5'7", an I'm Invincible filly, which Star Thoroughbreds just purchased for $400,000 at the Magic Millions sale here on the Gold Coast. This was a filly that when I was doing my rounds of the farms in December, it was a filly that I'd sort of identified would be a really good fit for Star Thoroughbreds. As you know, they've had a lot of success with I'm Invincible fillies, e.g. Invincible, who Group 1 winner over $3 million, e.g. Fiesta, who won over $1 million. She was a Group 2 winner. And both mares, when they retired from racing, they were sold for in excess of $1 million each. So this filly, she's very much in the mould of Fiesta, and which is a medium-sized filly, a very well balanced filly with a lot of quality. She's got good movement, the conformation is good, and she's got a nice hip on her, a good way about her. She's a sensible filly, and as I said, she minds us very much of Fiesta, and she was a very good filly, possibly unlucky not to have picked up a Group 1 at one point in her career. She went very close, in the Group 1 race in Sydney one day. So, looking at the page, out of an Exceeding Excel mare, a stakes-based Exceeding Excel mare, obviously he needs no introduction. He's been one of the best sires and broodmare sires in Australia in the last 10 to 15 years. You can see again the mare's had already had a winner by I'm Invincible, called Buse, who was a winner in Melbourne and in Brisbane, and he's actually still in training. So the mare can get a winner by this stallion. It's also been quite a good cross, Exceeding Excel mares over I'm Invincible. And then looking deeper into the pedigree, it's been a filly. It's been a family that's also produced some pretty smart other group winning horses, including Katima. She was a very good 3-year-old filly, won the Silver Shadow, Brian Crowley. Differential was a Group 2 winning 2-year-old in Sydney. And obviously Secret Liaison, she won the Twilight Glow and Lord Stakes, both stakes races in Melbourne. So it's a really good solid family. I mean, I think with I'm Invincible, he's one of those stallions that can upgrade his families as well. As you know, he went to stud it initially at a $10,000 service fee. Didn't get particularly good quality mares early days, but produced a number of Group 1 winners and Group 2 winners, etc., from families probably not as good as this family. So the price as well, $400,000. Obviously, it's hard to buy a really nice I'm Invincible filly for less than $500,000. So we've been lucky. I think this is a really nice I'm Invincible filly. As I said, I thought she might be one that could slip through the cracks, so fingers crossed, and that's exactly what's happened. So I can highly recommend this filly to any Star Thoroughbred client or potential client at the money. It's below the average for I'm Invincible. As we know, he's been the champion sire in Australia for the last 3 or 4 years, and the way things are looking, he'll sort of be in the top 2 or 3 stallions again in the next 4 or 5 years as well. So he just keeps churning out stakes winner, Group 1 winners, year after year. He's one of the probably handful of elite stallions in Australia that we've got at the moment. So if you want to race, in group races, ideally you start by buying fillies and colts by stallions like I'm Invincible.